Hi, Dana from Serious Vanity here for Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. Well, let's talk a little bit today about Twitter and our friendship there. My Twitter handle is serious_vanity, so feel free to follow me. And more than likely, if we're not already connected, I will give you a reciprocal follow because if you're listening to this, you're probably somebody who has something of value I want to see, and I want to get to know you. And I'm making this because I want you to get to know me. And I hope that you find this information of value as well. But unlike a lot of how people are using Twitter, I want you to know that our mutual following of each other will not put you at some ridiculously deep point in my sales funnel. And likewise, I hope it won't put me that deep in yours. Let me use an example here, and I've got several that I could share. I started talking to a company in a Twitter chat. Like we just had a couple of back and forths during the chat. And I say a company because they weren't represented by like a community manager. Like they actually went by the company handle and did not identify themselves as a separate person. We agreed on a couple of points in the chat, and then they sent me a DM that said, "Hey, I've got a question for you. Will you give me your email address?" And I thought they really had a question for me. I kind of fell for it. So I gave them my email address, and about 10 minutes later, I get a sales letter from someone that said, "Hey, someone at my company said that you were just asking some questions about us, and so I want to schedule a call with you." Now, this company's service was something I in no way could use. So they did a really horrible job of qualifying me. But then they throw me so deep in their sales funnel, they're ready for me to schedule a call with them and take my time, and they lied to get my email address. Don't ever do this. Step one, and we all make this mistake at some point, myself included. Twitter's great for prospecting in the sense that you can get to know people. It's called social media for a reason, not sales media. It's a given that there will be some sort of period of getting to know people. I mean, everybody has a friend. I've known several people like this in my life, unfortunately, probably too well, who are the kind of people that they will go on one date and suddenly they have met their soulmate. And your response to that is always a big, healthy eye roll because you know it's not going to work out. You know this is not their soulmate. It's the same way when you befriend somebody on Twitter and then all of a sudden that's your customer. No, it's not. They don't know you like that and you don't know them yet. Okay, just take your time. This is a relationship. Everything in social media takes time. You commit to that when you start the marketing process in social media and when you start forming relationships in social media. Not everything is going to turn into a sale, but certainly don't look at every person you connect with as a prospect. You have to have a system of qualifying them, and it's going to take time for you to figure that out, but don't bombard them with messages. There have been times I've tried to do it way early on, and it doesn't work. It just makes you look silly. So absolutely, fill Twitter with really, really valuable content, things you curate, things you create, share it with everybody, be really targeted in who you follow. Reciprocal follows are great. I do reciprocal follows when it makes sense, and I vet those things. If you and I are connected on Twitter, it's because I have thought about it. Definitely go ahead and add me if you want. Again, serious_vanity is my handle, but don't put me in your sales funnel. Let's just be friends and see what happens. Have a great Tuesday. Talk to you tomorrow.